Hello and welcome back to Rage 2. Sorry about the late start for today's stream. I kind of lost track of time and was watching Stranger Things when I realized what time it was. But anyway, uh, decided to just play some more Rage 2 today. Nothing else that I've been thinking about for Casual Friday was really speaking to me at the moment. And I just really like Rage 2, so we're going to continue on with this. So last time we had come to the town of Laguni to see if we could ask anyone about Dr. Cavassier, the last dagger we need to meet. Let's see, Bobby Tackle doesn't have anything to say to us. How about these people with interesting clothing? I think that guy's just dead. I hope he's not the only guy that knew anything. Bogus Big Feet. Ellie Fergalo. Man, do none of these people really know anything about... Her legs don't look that short. But... Okay, here's someone with dialogue. Maybe he'll be able to tell us something.
Ranger. Haven't seen a ranger in a long time. Now you look a bit lost to me.
Well, I am kind of looking for someone.
We fought back to back, your kind and mine. Back in the war. Name's Mo Rummy. I'm just an old vet who keeps an eye out for the people of Laguni. Been living here a good long time now, and I know just about everyone.
Do you know Dr. Cavassier?
Anything about a Dr. Cavassier? Scientist, real old?
Haven't heard that name since just after the war. He moved into the deep secreto, and then went completely off the radar. Nobody's seen him since.
Anything else you can tell me?
Well, the area around his base is usually awful quiet on account of the heavy old security. But lately, there's been a whole lot of noise coming from that part of the wetland.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
I keep forgetting that Walker actually has voice lines. So I keep trying to respond like I was for the first game, since Nicholas Rain is a silent protagonist. But I end up just talking over Walker.
Systems activating.
Alright. Into the deep secreto we go. Not really sure in fiction who gave it the name secreto, because that seems a little on the nose, I guess. But given what seems to be the, most common education level out here in the wasteland, here's that sentry that was threatening to destroy us earlier. Oh, in the same houses, yep. I think there's usually a bandit mech in there, because I remember struggling a lot trying to do anything there before, like back in my old playthrough. But as I was saying last time, I'm pretty confident that once I get the laser gun, I can take down the mechs in a decently short order. Might still struggle a bit, but that is for future Jarrett with a laser gun. Even with my speed boost, I went like pretty slow through that water. It's very misty here. I hope the Phoenix has fog lights on it. Jeez. Am I meant to drive through this bamboo forest? Or I guess it's not bamboo, is it? Because I don't think bamboo flowers. I could be wrong though. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be driving through here.
This should be it. Where are you?
Oh, I'm so glad I got the upgrade to let me sprint while reloading. Oh, that's gonna save me so much time. Why did you send your weakest mutants out here to fight like one of your greatest adversaries? I mean, sure, he's not much of a fighter himself. You see all these guns he's got set up?
Talking to the com box. Yes, the one with the cactus on it. A smiling succulent with a hat. Yes.
I came looking for a Dr. Kvasir here.
There you are. Let me just... I see. Uniform is wartime issue. Modified for use in ecopod fortification. Violent, no? Then you must be. Yes. Second generation artist. How fascinating.
Vineland, yeah. I'm pretty much what's left of it.
You check out. Hold on, and I will let you in.
So, very, very similar to where he was hiding out in the first game, but you know, out in a swamp instead of an underpass, but still very similar, like off, excuse me, off from a bridge. And you know, he kind of, I seem like in the first game, wasn't it like he had like flying platforms that had to like come in a line for you to come in, and this one they kind of just raise up from below. But you know, very similar setup. Dr. Kvasir knows what he's about. Hey, Doc. Hey, there you are.
Welcome, Ranger. Welcome.
Oh,
It's been
oh.
too long since I played host to one of your kind.
Dr. Anton Kvasir. Genius scientist with a shifty past. Original archist. Pre-Apophis. They said he worked for the Authority and helped create their mutant soldiers. Then he turned on his masters. Joined the cause. Fought alongside my folks in the Authority War. Not sure how I feel about mad scientists at this point, but I do need his help. It's an impressive setup, Dr. Kvasir.
Kvasir. Yes, my lab suffices. Legs. My research used to be more mechanically inclined. But over time, the machines, it turns out, fail. I prefer to rely now on genetically engineered solutions, simply because they can heal.
Makes sense, I guess.
I hope you don't mind, Walker, yes? I put your scan through my ARC mainframe. I know you now. Your parents, such a tragedy when they were lost. But Irvina proudly took you in, no?
She did. As if I was her own. But they killed her. They destroyed everything I ever knew.
Dead? Oh no. She was formidable. I was always hoping to. But alas, no.
It was a massacre. An unstoppable force. Mutants, a new kind of creature. All tech and armor and guns and huge. Taller than any building. And they were led by a man. General Martin Cross.
Oh, he is back then. It was to be expected. Him and his lapdog scientist, Dr. Bendros, were always hard at work on their longevity project. But you see, for that problem, I just might have some solutions.
Solutions. I've got one for you. Project Dagger.
Ah, you know. Yes, of course you do. Crowley must have told you already. It will be easy for me to do my part. The project was always equal parts action and science. Come back in about 6 years or so. Then I will have concocted the Nanotrite reprogramming agent, or serum, as I prefer to call it.
Whoa, did you say 6 years?
Yes, thereabouts. The science cannot be rushed. Yes, it can, with better computing power. But alas, my lab is old and tired. Only the elusive Eco-15 still in orbit could provide the computing power to speed up this process.
The Eco-Pod's still in orbit. Been hearing about that since I was a kid.
Yes, it was a miscalculation. Remained on the firmament as the others came tumbling down. If Eco-15 was to be forced down, I could tap into the processing power of that ancient supercomputer. Think of it, to siphon that brute computing force into my poor old laboratory.
Is there any way to force it down?
Yes, it can be done from the Eden Space Center.
Then I'll do it.
Yes,
Wait a minute. You knew I was gonna volunteer to do it, right?
yes.
So, I feel like there's a lot to unpack here with Dr. Kvasir, and I'm not sure what order to tackle it in. I guess we'll start with the obvious. Legs. I guess this is a special mutant that Kvasir engineered specifically to be his legs. Because I don't think there's any other mutant in the game that quite looks like this. And, like, he's got the extra arms down here and everything. He's got a diaper on that looks very full. I don't know how Kvasir is ever going to change him. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but Legs' mouth moves when Kvasir talks. But Legs obviously isn't putting out any sound, so I'm not sure what what the point of that is. Also, I feel like Kvasir has much longer legs than I would have expected from the first game. Like, look how long those legs are. Jesus. Also, was he like into Prowley? That's what it kind of sounded like. Like he wanted to like go out with her or something. Also, I'm just realizing now, if you ever watched Teen Titans on Cartoon Network, he looks a lot like Gizmo, you know, the weird little like gadget kid that was a villain. He looked kind of like him, but just like really old. Are there any like data pads or anything in here for me to read? No? Okay. Well, time to eventually make my way to the Eden Space Center. I still want to keep trying for arcs, just because, like, I want my abilities and more guns. And I seem to remember Eden Space Center being a little difficult, and I think I had way more guns and abilities by this point in my last playthrough. So, you know, I just want to make sure. Let's see. Okay, so there's one way over there. Although I'm not sure about that one, but there's a decent chance that whatever beam that I follow from here is probably going to be the same one I tried to go for before, which just, you know, had the mech that I couldn't deal with. Well, if I tried really hard, I might be able to get behind it and shoot its tank, but hitting enemies from behind is not my strong suit. Like, the Pinkies in Doom 2016 are so difficult for me to fight, because it just feels like they turn around ridiculously fast. It's like, how are you ever supposed to really hit them? I liked, if I remember correctly, in Zelda the Minish Cap, there were enemies kind of like that had like big metal faces. And you basically had two options to fight them. You could hit them from behind or remove that, because I think it was actually masks. You could remove the masks and hit them from the front. But I seem to remember they had an attack where they'd run forward really fast and bash into a wall. and they would actually get stunned for a little bit when they hit the wall. So you'd actually have a moment to be able to reposition, come around to the back, and hit them. And now, granted, Doom 2016 is meant to be a much, faster paced and agile game than Zelda Minish Cap ever was. But still, I feel like, at least for me, the pinkies are just a little too fast to keep up with in that regard. That was almost just a collision. And I just realized I do not have the Eden Space Center marked on here. Okay, how far away? Oh, that's pretty far. That's like all the way across all of the wasteland I can currently get to. I don't remember if the map expands much. I don't think so, actually, although this looks like something. I almost wonder if that's like the end game area or maybe that's the DLC. Because there is a DLC where you fight the Ghost Clan. You've probably seen it like here in this menu. I don't think I have the DLC. But depending on how much it is, I might pick it up towards the end of this campaign. I mean, I'm down for more Rage content. And it says it like adds a new gun, a new area, and a new power. I'm interested to see how that works because basically, the way the powers menu is set up, I don't know where they're gonna fit another one. Or if they're gonna make it so like you swap out, so you pick which 4 powers you have equipped. I don't know. Let's start by getting out of the Secreto, because I don't recall there being actually that many arcs in here. So I think by going out into more of the main wasteland area, probably stand a better chance of finding arcs. So I have to assume with the ecopod still in the air and it's going to eat, like, are we literally just gonna like send it a code to be like, hey, crash down, and then we have to go find wherever it lands? Uh-oh.
Another authority sentry.
That guy kind of sounded like Tom Kenny. I wouldn't be surprised if they hired him to do, random mutant voices or something. Because I know, I'm pretty sure the first game had Phil Lamar, who's done a lot of different, voice acting gigs. I'm having trouble thinking of who he's played before, but I'm pretty sure he was in a lot of shows from my childhood. Which I'm about 26, so if that gives you any clue as to about what era I'm talking about. Oh, I did not. Oh no. Oh no. I just dropped my car in a pit. Oops. Okay, if I get back up on the road, it looks like I could go around there and get to that arc. Oh god. Hey, Phoenix, you okay? Let's see, can I just go straight up this cliff? Okay. Whew. Now that's some wheel traction. And hey, this is exactly the path I want to go for my quest anyway. So we're getting 2 birds with 1 stone. We're getting more bang with our buck. We're getting more what's the term for that? Colloquialisms, I guess. I think there was another term I was more specifically going for, but not euphemisms. I can't think of it. Broken Tract. That's an interesting name for an area. Ooh, there's multiple that way. Okay, so it looks like I should want to go back and take that turn back. No, I want to... Whoa. The world is so open, but sometimes it's hard to tell, like, where exactly do I want to go to get to these things. It looks like I want to go around there and hopefully go up along that path. Oh hey, we're back at Gun Barrel. But only briefly. Yeah, I believe I want to go this way now. I kind of wish there was a way to focus while in the vehicle. That's the only thing. Okay, so it looks like going around that way will get me to one for too long. Actually, might have to go around this way first. Okay, I think I can use this to get over there, hopefully. I didn't even know who or what I just killed. You know, at least this car is doing pretty well with this extreme off-roading I'm doing. Alright, am I still going where I want to go? I think so. I think it's... yeah, okay, so it's right past that mound, it looks like. So now that I think about it, can I actually see... oh, okay. Well, hold on. I guess that is the one I was looking at. So if I track that location, I can just go here. Okay. That's a lot more convenient than just trying to follow the beams of light.
Found an arc.
There we go.
Jackpot.
No, Jackpots was in Wellspring in the first game. Oh, wrong button. Still stuck in the first game's control scheme.
Hey, Lily? I'm eyeballing one sketchy looking place.
Yeah, things ain't finally safe no more. Go in prepared, Walker.
Oof. Do I have a defib? No. Ugh. Gotta definitely approach that a bit more intelligently. Wonder how much the firestorm will actually do to these guys. Oh, I missed. Okay, that seemed to do a decent amount. But not really enough? I don't have any health. Maybe I should grab some when I was at a gun barrel. About to say, what is the range on that missile? Also, I apologize if you're hearing my Discord noises. That's not your Discord going off. Oh, they can be invisible now. Jesus, take some damage, guy. Okay, I killed some guys. I like how they give you the skull on your crosshairs to let you know when you kill someone. I mean, I feel like with the chaos this game has sometimes, it just serves really well to have an unmistakable visual indicator of you killed the guy. Oh god, I'm backed in a corner. I feel like in a lot of instances, the Firestorm does kind of fill the role a sniper rifle would, because, you know, for a lot of enemies, it's just, you know, you hit them with it, you detonate, and they're gonna die. And sure, you know, it takes a bit more time than a sniper rifle probably would if you're just really getting off the headshots. But it is just so good for what I'm going to call single target removal, which is a Magic the Gathering term. But I think it's really apt. This is actually something that I've been thinking about a lot, and especially in, like, thinking about Rage 2. Because I don't think I've discussed this before. When I was initially playing this game, I was like, oh boy, I can't wait to get the sniper rifle, because it'd be so useful. Like in situations like that, I could pick off enemies before, you know, running in and actually having to fight. But, you know, the game was going on, and I started looking at this, and I'm like, hey, none of these are a sniper rifle. What's up with that? So then I Google it, and I came across an article where Tim Willits, the CEO of id, I believe, was being interviewed. And basically he was saying that, you know, in their evaluation of how to achieve the game experience they wanted, the sniper rifle would slow things down too much. You know, they want this to be a very fast and aggressive game.
Security scanning complete. Welcome to ARC 404C.
And sniping is a lot more like slow, and kind of you're back way farther away. You're a lot harder to hit. It's almost kind of a more defensive strategy. So that would definitely be kind of, you know, antithetical to, you know, the chaos we've been seeing with this one so far. I'm gonna grab some Nanotrite over here. So I started thinking, like, okay, that makes sense. And, you know, I feel like most shooters are designed with kind of this ideology of, you know, each of your weapons is a unique tool that are good in different situations. Even something like Call of Duty, where it seems like they have, like, you know, several assault rifles. You know, I'm not that into Call of Duty, so I don't know firsthand, but when I've heard people talk about it, they talk about, you know, like, oh, this sniper rifle is good for this sniper rifle is good for this. So, you know, each weapon is a tool in your toolkit. And it's very similar to, like, in Magic, or you know, a game like that where you build your deck, and each card is a specific tool that plays a specific role in what you're trying to do. I'm not exactly sure if I had more to go off from that, but I just think it's really cool to look at it and think, like, okay, what exactly is this weapon doing for me? What part of my play style does it show up? That kind of thing. Now I get the defib.
Defibrillation accession is integrated into your ranger suit. In the event of lethal damage during combat, it will give you a chance to defibrillate your own heart, allowing you to fight on.
So I think this is going to be pretty much the same as the previous game.
This will hurt.
Oh no, okay, it's going to work a bit differently. Okay, so it's kind of like really slow DDR. Oh, I totally missed the Y. Okay.
Simulation has been completed. Goodbye.
Is it gonna make me fight enemies? Because I feel like with the other ones, you know, you get a power or a gun, you're like, I want to use this. But the defib, it's like, I don't want to die right now.
Much from your diligent search for answers. Well done. But there is much more to find. Much knowledge. That knowledge gives us an edge.
Okay, good. Health infusions. Yeah, I like this that they give you supplies, too. Okay, I heard that voice and I didn't know if it was like a bandit.
May you bring a new human beginning, Ranger Walker.
Oh, there are new enemies out here. Bruh. Just because you're invisible doesn't mean I don't know where you are. Oof. What did he hit me with? Jesus. I would rather not use a health infusion if I could find some Feltrite, maybe? Maybe I shouldn't have grabbed that Feltrite. Okay, we got our old friend the defib now. Okay, there's an indicator for on the HUD. Down in the, why am I pointing? By the health bar, you see over to the left, there's like the plus symbol, and then next to that, there's what kind of looks like a heart monitor, if you can make that out, and that one's recharging, so that must be the defib. Oh, good, Feltrite. Yeah, I really like them making Feltrite, you know, a healing substance in this one, because in the first game, you know, Feltrite's just kind of around, and you can sell it a lot, and there's maybe like one ammo type you can craft it into, but it's not even like this, like it's a pretty strong ammo type early game, but I feel like late game it's just so outclassed. And if I remember correctly, the AV2X rounds were not crafted with it. Are there chests to find? No. Okay. Let's see, can I see those arcs on the map? Yes. The ruined shaft. Oh, this is a level 2 arc. I should definitely go there. But what was I gonna say? Can I drive this car? Ooh. Do I want to drive this car though? It's slow. No, I don't want this car. Where's my car? Ayo, Phoenix. Is that you? Yeah, you're Phoenix. So yeah, I mean, I feel like in the first game, you know, they wanted Feltrite to be a big deal, but then I feel like it ended up not really being. In this one, I think they did a good job of, you know, giving Feltrite more importance. With all the references to, like, in Lusum Hagar's introduction screen, and with, was it Kavasi or someone earlier was talking about something during the wars, and like it just heavily implies that there's there was a lot going on between Rage 1 and Rage 2, which I mean there had to be for like the changes that we see in the Wasteland. So I think it'd be cool if at some point, you know, we got something to fill that in, whether that be another game or a new comic book that's a bit more interesting. Another novel, perhaps. I mean, y'all know this by now. I love the Rage universe, even though there's not really that much to it there. But I want more. I should see if I can track down the novel. It sounds kind of interesting. Like, it has like apparently a bunch of story beats that are not in the game, and some of the characters, you know, act differently. But that might actually be to its benefit because, you know, a lot of times we're like, because video game movies and stuff generally aren't considered that good because, you know, or at least I think because a lot of times the story structure that is made up for a game is made in such a way that, like, you know, it's for the pacing of that medium and for there to be, you know, the high level of interactive scenes between the story scenes and stuff like that, and that just doesn't translate one-to-one to another medium, especially one that, you know, is more passive, like, you know, movies and books are. Jesus Christ, grenades are OP. Hey, thank you. So it might actually be a better book for the fact that it doesn't follow the game, you know, super closely. Which, I mean, of course, you know, it's not going to be, you know, exactly within, you know, the same canon, but I think it will shed some light on some, like, ideas or, you know, further flesh out characters where it doesn't contradict the game that I think would be neat to see. Oh, hey. Really, there's 3 more storage containers. Yeah, okay, I can upgrade nanotrites. Okay, so this is my abilities, which, again, I think it's a little unfortunate that they just kind of tell you what your abilities are going to be just by, like, you go into this menu and you can see them. But let's look at just what we have right now. Let's see, defib. We can just increase the health regeneration of it. The last one looks pretty good because, okay, so it's 5% per successful shock. And I think before, if I remember correctly, it looked like we were getting a total of 20. So it's a base of 10 plus 5% per shock. So if it maxes out at 25, that's 60% health, which isn't too shabby, honestly. Okay, and here we can upgrade our Constitution bullet protection and then just completely reduce bullets. Focus can highlight targets on 50, 70, 100 meters. Overdrive can just increase the health regeneration. Okay. It'd be kind of neat if it also had, like, upgrading, like, the damage. I don't even know if it's a damage bonus, but, like, just the way it affects your guns, it'd be cool if that could, you know, change up with that. I guess this one, it just makes enemies less likely to hit you when you dash. It's interesting. Let's see. I'm gonna upgrade overdrive a little bit. Upgrade constitution, I mean, and upgrade dash. Okay. Yeah, if you remember correctly in the first game, like, the way we would upgrade our health was just, well, I guess technically we're not upgrading our health per se, we're upgrading our defense, I guess you could say, but, you know, the method of upgrading on the first game was, like, there were, like, 2 or 3 points where you could get an armor upgrade. Man, they really hide all sorts of stuff in these tiny areas. Wait, I thought I saw... Oh, that was just the car. But it was just, you know, the 2 or 3 points where you could get new armor. And then there was the I can't even remember what they called it, but that one infusion that would just increase your health. And I don't even know if it told you how much it increased it by. It just, like, increases your max health by an amount. Oh, there's one. I really like maxing out these areas. Give me... Ooh, what are these shinies? Toothless cog. Okay, maybe not that interesting, actually. Oh, I thought... Okay, there we go. There's the opening on this. Bro, where do you guys even keep your boxes? I'm trying to open all your boxes, and you're not letting me find such things. And they should be easy to find because they've got big pink lids. I almost said roofs, but that's not accurate. They're not rooms. They are not houses. Boxes do not have roofs. Aha! They're behind the ark. No one would have suspected. Except I figured it out. Ooh, is that a ramp? Maybe doing some sick stunts with the car later. Alright. What do you got for me, Junker's Pass?
Security scanning complete. Welcome to ARC 416A.
I have no idea if I stood there, could I get crushed by the arc door? I hope not. Ooh, I'm thinking this one is Shatter, which is like that was an interesting noise. But I think this one is Shatter, which is like a force push kind of ability.
Monoxide levels at 0 ppm.
Thanks. I don't know why we'd be worried about carbon monoxide right now.
You have successfully installed ID accession Shatter.
Shatter.
The Shatter accession is a forward lunge that unleashes a powerful kinetic force capable of stripping armor and displacing enemies and objects.
I forgot it could strip armor. That's really useful. LB and X. Yep, I remember.
Again. Use Shatter to strip the target's armor.
Hey, you like your armor, buddy? Well, no more. Wait, did I even... He doesn't even look different. Okay.
You have successfully completed your Shatter accession training.
Yay. Man, if we could do like these crazy like holodeck rooms for this training, like imagine what possibilities there would be for like full-on holodeck missions, like just going out and doing absolutely insane things. Oh, that's interesting. Was it supposed to like I was supposed to find this arc first and then I'd get that
Ranger Walker.
that tutorial? Yeah, I do kind of remember this stage being pretty early on in my last playthrough because I remember this hallway like really screwing me over before. Oh, it's on cooldown. Did I kill them all? I did it. Hooray. Hooray. Let's see. What's another arc to hunt? The Great Crack Arc. Don't you just love a crack arc? This one's a great one apparently. It's the best crack arc you've ever seen. How many crack arcs have you seen? I haven't seen any actually, so any crack arc I see is the best crack arc I've seen, right? I'm not sure if I remember what is going to be in this one. Maybe once I see the area, it'll come to me. But I'm having a bit of trouble remembering what exactly all the different things I get are. Oh, that feels so good. Just running up and saying, no, you fly away now. Man, to play through the first game with the powers of this one, that'd be wild. Like, can you imagine, like, I go into the Scorcher's Temple, and I just run up to everyone and just, like, push them, and they die? Or, like, I'm fighting the Authority, and I just run up and force push them, and their armor comes off. Now that would be wild. Oh. Is that everyone? Oh, no, I hear someone shooting. Hey, art chest.
Security scanning not available. Nearby hostiles detected.
Oh. Where? There you are. Okay. Let's see. I've already got the shotgun. Got the.
Security scanning.
I'm gonna say this is either the Grav Dart launcher or
Complete. Welcome to Ark.
one of the Nanotrite abilities. It's like it's a Nanotrite ability.
You have successfully
Oh, Grav Jump.
installed ID accession, Grav Jump. With the Grav Jump accession, you will be able to perform an extra gravity-defying jump in mid-air.
So a double jump.
Accepted. Good. Training requirements are complete.
Alright,
Goodbye.
cool. So that'll probably come in handy. I actually am not quite remembering how many locations in the game are like, you know, set up with crazy jumps. Because it's not like this is a platformer exactly.
May you bring a new human beginning, Stranger Walker.
It's not neon white. By the way, neon white. Excuse me. Neon white just like fully released. That game is so good. It's such a fun like it's a shooter platformer. But with an interesting twist that you can discard your guns to get your platforming abilities. And so kind of, you know, what abilities you're allowed to use is kind of based like on what level you're playing, what weapons you pick up in that level. And it's just such a good game. It feels so good to like run around and do things and replay levels to get a better time, because you get more rewards based on how fast you've gone through level, and there's a certain amount of like collectibles to find that can help you advance the story with other characters. But I highly recommend Neon White. I might add it to the list of things I want to play on stream at some point. I have to decide, because I don't want it to just be, you know, half the time is me silent because I'm concentrating so hard on playing the low level well, and then the other half is just listening to the conversations. I mean, and they're good conversations, and you know, the gameplay is really cool to behold. But I don't think that's exactly the kind of content I'm trying to put out. So, you know. There's one storage container I've missed. Where could it be? Where could you be, mein Liebchen? Oh wait, I think I remember now. It was like up on top of one of these. I just have occasionally just get like flashes of pretty like like it's seared into my mind memories of the last time I played this. Can I? Oh, I have a double jump now. What am I doing? Yeah, I seem to remember it was like up here, and then was it on this balcony? No. But it was like, almost kind of felt like it was out of bounds, if I remember correctly. I could have sworn it was over here. Where are you, Arc Chest? Where are you? Please let me find you, Arc Chest. Maybe it's around the other side? Oop. I did not mean to do that, but luckily I can just hop on back up here. Maybe I should have got that upgrade that would let me increase the range of focus. Because I think that would help me see more arc chests, because I think it's proximity and not line of sight at all. Could be wrong about that though. Well, in that case, you know what, I don't really have to, you know, find every chest everywhere. And also, I mean, it's not like the supply chests give me anything super important. Ooh, that one's at a 6. Let's go here, and then where's Eden? Or yeah, Project Eden. It's somewhere. Anyway, we're gonna go here, and then I think after that I will go to the Eden space station. I did not mean to do that. So yeah, I really respect the move to put like in like seemingly integral parts of your kit in like just totally optional exploration, like locations you have to kind of explore a bit and find your way into. I mean, yeah, I guess they are kind of marked on the map, but also just the fact that, you know, they're out there for you to find, and it's not like you get like, it's like you're not gonna get all of the weapons and powers just by going through a guided tour on the story mode. No, you actually have to go and seek out these things on your own. And I think that makes them like such, you know, a worthwhile prize for exploring. Like you just go somewhere and it's like all of a sudden like, oh, I've got the grav dart launcher, I've got shatter, I've got a double jump. Like that is so wild, and you know, it's part of why I like this game so much. You know, you explore and go and do like I guess side quests basically, but you're not just getting like, oh, a little extra money or some ammo or upgrade points. You are getting a brand new tool in your arsenal, and that is just so sick in my mind. The torn plains, as opposed to the what was it, the broken tract. Everything's in some kind of state of disrepair around here, huh? Well, maybe that'll be my job. I'm the fix-it person for the entire wasteland, like a local Doctor Who. Still town. That's still like as in like it continues to be a town, or like they serve alcohol there, like they make it in a still.
Bandit dens again.
We're just gonna ignore that for now because I want arcs. This kind of reminded me of oh yeah, let's get into a safer position. But this is kind of remind me of what's it called, Good Neighbor in no, not I think I'm thinking of the wrong game. In Fallout New Vegas, whatever the town is you start in after Matthew Perry tries to kill you. This is kind of reminding me of the setup of that little town. Oh yeah, also when I was describing Feltrite earlier, I totally had forgotten and then didn't bring it up when we saw that Feltrite is actually the resource for upgrading certain things. So yeah, they really did a number on making sure Feltrite was important in this one. Man, that feels so sick. Ooh, and it spreads. Delicious. And I also like how the tags kind of go in order. Like the first one you shot is the first one to detonate. That just looks kind of cool. And also, I guess, you know, in a way, it does make you have to think a little bit more about, you know, how am I using this? Is this guy gonna die when I would think he would? It also kind of reminds me of In Blood, the flare gun in that. I don't know if I might have already mentioned that. Oh, these guys don't have armor. Well, this guy has armor. And I just used up my shatter. But luckily, you know, some punches and shotgun blasts and he'll be down. He'll go down real easy. Sweet. Alright, and I'm gonna leave some of this stuff over here because I seem to remember this battle after getting this being kind of brutal. I could be mistaking, but it seems to be what I remember. So I'm gonna leave those So I have some healing items.
422A.
The stomp. Oh. I think the game just crashed. Yeah, the game just crashed. I wonder where it's gonna send me back to. Sorry about that. Yes, yes. Bring the launcher back up. Is that our first on-stream crash? I think so, because I don't remember Rage 1 crashing at all. And then, of course, you know, playing Minecraft and Stardew the one time we played each of those. Those didn't crash. So Rage 2 is the first one to die on stream. I'm not sure that's an honor you quite want, but I mean it's a Bethesda game. It's just what we expect. All right, where you gonna dump us? Oh, those big Cyclops guys! I remember them being trouble. Oh, please tell me you checkpointed after I killed all those guys, so I can just go in and get the power. Yes, thank you. Ah! Why did it just explode? What happened? What happened?
Security scanning complete. Welcome to ARC 422A.
That gunfire sounds really close. Okay.
You have successfully installed ID accession SLAM. With the SLAM accession, you will be able to temporarily defy gravity and attack enemies from above.
Okay, so that's the
creating
stomp.
a powerful kinetic blast.
Oh no, I guess it's a fist move, but yeah.
Do it one last time.
Yeah.
Good.
They did such a good job making the abilities
The
just feel
higher you
cool.
are when initiating the SLAM accession, the more damage you deal to your enemies.
Okay, okay. Ooh. Oh wait, what? Oh, okay.
You have successfully completed your SLAM accession training.
Yay! I can now punch the floor. Alright.
Ranger Walker.
I just picked up a slime bowl, it looked like. I didn't kill anyone with that, really? Oh wow. The color scheme was the color scheme was really intense there from all just like the bright reds and blues. Looked really sick, honestly. Alright, so that battle wasn't actually too bad at all. Maybe I'm just better at this game than I was when I played it last time. Oh. I don't think trash is supposed to float. Hey, Tim, you need to come fix this, Mr. Tim Willits. So speaking again of Tim Willits, I saw at one point that he was saying that he had already started planning out the scenario for Rage 3, like around the time this game launched. And I mean, I guess, you know, we waited how long? Like 8 years between Rage 1 and Rage 2. So I kind of hope we don't have to wait quite that long, but this game came out in 2019, I believe. So we're about 3 years removed from it. And given what I think would be kind of the development cycle for a game like this, but also given that, you know, it has been working on Doom Eternal, as well as... Wasn't there something else they just came out with? No, I could be wrong. I guess maybe I'm thinking about how there's been rumors of a Quake reboot, but I don't think there was anything actually announced for that. But anyway, given what I think is the size of the development staff at id, and that I don't think they split them up between projects that much. I could be totally wrong. I really have no idea what's going on at the studio. But I almost wouldn't be surprised if we did see a Rage 3 before too long, like maybe within the next couple of few years. What is that meter? That's weird. Unless, of course, Rage 2 just sold extremely abysmally. I have no idea, actually. Because I think I did see that, like, there wasn't as much hype leading to it as Rage 1, which honestly I am a little surprised. Because, like, Rage 1, I feel like I only heard about it because I saw one random article saying something about Bethesda having id Software make it. And I'm not exactly sure what the context of that was, because when I read that way back in the day, it kind of sounded like originally like Bethesda proper was going to make it, and then they handed it down to id. But I have no idea if that's actually the case. I don't know that much about the development history. So, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, you know, the new shooter by the prestigious studio that made Doom and Quake. And, I mean, I guess, you know, Doom 3 wasn't that popular at the time, but it's still, like, that series was huge in people's minds, I feel like. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense that the new shooter by id Software would be, you know, pretty hyped up. But also, I feel like, you know, the casual gaming crowd probably didn't really know about it. Oh god, the Annihilator. Yeah, I know. Wait, I can dodge with the car? Hold on. Whoa, that's kind of cool, but I'm not gonna deal with Annihilator now. That thing is huge. But yeah, I feel like the kind of the for a moment, my brain just totally forgot how the car controls worked, and I was trying to hold down nitro to do regular driving, and I'm like, why am I not driving? But I feel like, you know, the very casual gaming audience, it's, you know, all about, you know, Halo, Call of Duty, Fortnite, that kind of thing. They've maybe heard of Doom, but don't really know it, like, know exactly what it is or its legacy. So I feel like, you know, I feel like things actually have changed somewhat in the past few years. But I think about the time, at least that Rage 1 was coming out, I feel like the general gaming crowd didn't really know that much about id or the history even of, like, the genre that they've played the most, the first-person shooter. So, you know, based on that, I would not expect, you know,
Doctor, I'm approaching the Eden Space Center.
a shooter of the style to
It might be overrun
really
by
sell that
road
well.
scum, come to think of it. But that will be no problem for a ranger. No problem at all.
But then again, Doom did sell really well, I think. And I remember that getting a ton of press. Okay. So this is one of the areas that they showed off in trailers at one point. The outside of this. That was a little weird. I didn't expect to go backwards when I did that. I mean, I guess that's my fault, but I just didn't think that's how that was going to go. You know, now that I've got a couple powers going and they're like, you know, I'm integrating them into my core combat, this actually does feel kind of like, I feel like it has kind of a similar feel to the overall combat flow that Tiny Tina's Wonderland has, where you have like your class ability and your spell, and you're just, in most instances, just like constantly flipping between them and using your guns. Honestly, I feel like if they really wanted to, they could probably make a rage looter shooter, and it would work pretty well. I mean, they've already got really good shooting down. They've got some pretty cool different kinds of guns and abilities. Just like, you know, make them randomize a bit more. You know, give them like random clip sizes and bullet damage and all that kind of stuff. It could work, I think. Is there storage containers and data pads? Although, is that for the whole space center? That might be stuff inside. Man, stuff is just getting destroyed all over the place sometimes. Ooh, ammo. Be helpful if I actually went inside. Ooh, it's hard to see in here. Project Eden launches in 2030. Mark your calendars for 8 years from now, folks.
Doctor, I made it to the Space Center. It's in ruins and, like you said, overrun by thugs.
It should pose no problem to you. And as for Eden, well, it was built to withstand anything. Let us get you proper access. Press palm to hand scan in the reception desk.
Elton Tusk. Elton Tusk with a space program. I wonder who that could be. Nanotrites, man's best friend. You really gonna do dogs dirty like that? Shameful. I feel like with as hard as they went with the comedy in this one, I feel like environmental details are less funny than they were in the first game. Because the first game, you know, in the mall there was like the Rage 2 and like Doom 6 or whatever posters. Now I'm not sure why I have clearance. Maybe it's just because I'm an ARC person.
Look at that.
An Arcist.
Excellent. Now allow me to give you full access.
Hey, Doc, better hurry up. Road goons caught the scent.
Oh,
Wait and hold. I have it almost. I almost have it. Just give me a few more minutes.
Are there people like upstairs? Yeah, okay.
A tricky system, even for me. I am just about to break on through.
Let's go up the stairs, I think. Anything in this closet? Nope. And you guys are just coming from all sides, aren't you? Oof.
There you go.
What was this exploding?
President. I like the sound of that.
Ah, yes. Better to take no chances. Now you have full access, President. The EcoPod mission control is on the 3rd floor.
I like being president of a space program. Let's see if we can't make some space stuff happen, huh? Hi, guys. I think I might have the right to do that. You know, judging by how I just keep destroying you guys. Oof. Hey, armor guy. Oh, what? How did that not take down his armor? Oh, I didn't realize that box was destroyed. Yes, it's like this. I guess they're paying their homage to their roots with this wasted face paint graffiti. And I haven't found any of the storage containers or the data pads. If I remember correctly, Kavasir said the stuff was upstairs. Yeah. Okay, there's a storage container. And a data pad. Exciting excavations number 10. I fear my curiosity may be the death of me. My latest prize appears to be the brain of a Titan zygote, suspended in a jar of electrified salt water. The collection of this item has angered a swarm of Goon Squad bandits who've chased me into this very complex. I discarded it as I'm unable to carry it, and Pigeon has abandoned me, leaving me to my fate. As I left it to its fate, a small loudspeaker built into the lid screamed a final request to me. "Kill me!" it begged. Well, with any luck, I will remain hidden amidst the trash, and I can retrieve it once I found a suitable replacement for Pigeon. Not entirely sure what's going on there. I'm not sure who Pigeon is, who this excavator is. Do I have anything funny to shoot them with? No. close enough. I guess I could have overdrived and used it like a, kind of like a mini rocket launcher. But, eh. Man. Having superpowers just really kind of trivializes some stuff that... Okay, well, I guess if I can just punch their armor off, it's not really that different. But, like... adding the powers, I think, was another stroke of genius for this game. Because it changes up combat so much. And it feels, you know, it kind of feeds into that flow I was talking about that Wonderlands also has, where you're kind of going, you know, back and forth between these different sets of tools very fluidly. All right.
What about the killing? Ain't that like it? Nah, bud. It's too hands-on and put the effort in and out. Screw that. Throwing, pushing, smashing. Oh man, there's nothing like it.
That was kind of like sneak attacking in the first game, right? Bruh. What's with all the stuff having, like, delayed explosions? Also, I have distinctly noticed, the mini-games don't seem to have made a return. On some level, I think I would have liked a new version of the card game that is more, you know, specifically strategic. But, I mean, I kind of understand why they didn't bring it back. It's definitely not a strong point of the first game. Although every now and then I think I see a like a box that, you know, is like one of the card container things that you can get. But it's just the Diablo rounds. I'm pretty sure that just kind of looks like a similar, like, I guess, like cigar box kind of design. You really not dead? Okay. Down to 80% again already. Okay. Where's some more goons for me to unalive?
Access denied. Access denied. Access denied.
Oh yeah, they also showed this in one of the trailers for like indoor combat, I guess. To show your, you know, kind of dungeons. Oof. It feels good to be able to take out like a bunch of dudes of like a problematic enemy group. Just jump on them and half of them just explode. Okay. What? That exploded! Did I really accidentally hit the gas tank next to the Feltrite crate? Anyway.
Made it, Doc.
Excellent. Now, look for the central computer. You will initiate the recall procedure for Eco-15. Still in orbit.
Oh, is that like RE urgent message? You don't have to do anything, Ivan. I'll take it from here. In fact, it's best you forget this whole thing and never mention it to anyone. This is way above your pay grade. Benjamin Saylor, CTO, Eden Corp. Ben, there's something very wrong with the system. Someone has opened a large data tunnel bypassing all the firewalls right into the main network server. The data is wired to an external address to the northern array to some unknown bunker. This is a major security breach. What should I do? Ivan Banowski, Senior IT Technician, Eden Corp. So I see there were problems and management did not care. Thought these, okay, yeah, these surfaces are like kind of weirdly reflective, I feel like. Wow, this is a rare, like, very quiet section of the game. It's kind of uncomfortable, honestly. Yeah, I mean, Rage is a lot of things, but Rage is generally not quiet.
Recall sequence approved. Beginning EcoPod recall. Thank you, Madam President. May you bring about a new Eden.
The EcoPod has entered the atmosphere.
Ooh.
Onboard temperature readings indicate thermal shielding is uniform.
Is that it? Wait, is it coming right for me? Okay. Oh. That got a little spicy there.
EcoPod has landed without incident.
It depends on what you define as incident.
Down. The EcoPod made it.
I know, and so does the authority. Hurry inside and activate it. I will handle the rest.
What? Oh, is that like a scripted you're supposed to...
This better work.
Or is it like if you go too far, your punch doesn't work and you just get the falling animation instead? That was weird. I'm not sure what happened there or why exactly.
Elevator's still running. So far, so good.
An elevator on a space station. Interesting. Well, I guess it's really more of just a satellite that just happened to...
Here we are.
You have found it. Turn it on and let me handle the rest. That big supercomputer will soon be dancing to Kvasir's tune.
It's all powered up. Everything seems to be in working order.
Fantastic. The Dagger project will now... I am getting a reading from outside the EcoPod. You have Authority battle mutants homing in on your location.
Battle
I'll
mutants?
take care of them.
Are these gonna be the big guys? Oh boy, the Cyber Crusher. It looks kind of like
Just
the
Doc said, authority mutants.
the Cyclops, or what's it called? The boss from the end of Duke Nukem 3D. That like gets referenced in all the other games after that. Ah, get off me. only way to heal, I guess. These guys aren't dropping very much Feltrite. Oh, I see. Each of these tanks has a different health bar. God dang it. Give me more Feltrite. Ugh. My last infusion. I gotta remember I've got dashes. I've gotta remember I can't reload while I'm trying to dash or else I'll do shatter. Oh, come on. I guess probably the best thing is the pistol to... Really? Oh, great. Now he's got his actual health bar. Really? Let's see, how much will the defib save me? 20%. Okay, at least I'm doing pretty good damage with the pistol. Okay.
You're good to go.
Ah, so swiftly, too. You surely are proudly
Drop a
successful.
lot of
Right. So now
Feltrite.
you're gonna get to finishing up your part of Dagger.
Yes, indeed. With this setup, it will be a breeze. Plus, I will have ample time to prepare other feats of science which will be beneficial to you.
Like?
Different projects of a scientifical nature, all of which will help you get stronger and tougher, and ultimately be able to, how you say, kick the authorities' butt.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so now I have his projects. What are his projects exactly? Focus around nanotrites. Okay, carry more health infusions and overdrive and ability. Okay. Tracker picks up data pads. Tracker picks up storage container. Okay, so it wasn't actually picking them up before. Got it. Immediately generate a bit of health and overdrive. That is nice. Oh yeah, and I can just get these. Yeah, I mean, these all sound really useful. I can pick up a signal from embedded Feltrite. That feels a little less important. Release more Feltrite when harvested. Nearby loose Feltrite automatically gravitates toward... Yes. Be able to fall from higher heights without taking damage. Any fall damage taken is reduced. Yes, please. The tracker picks up a signal from spy drones, enabling you to home in on their position. I don't know, we'll delay the detonation of enemy grenades by 1 second. That does sound useful, actually. Yeah. I mean, so far, I feel like I like Kvasir's projects better than, you know, any other project managers. What is my quest right now? Oh, I guess I just need to do... Oh, okay, I need to increase my standing with them to get more quests. Okay. That makes sense. Well, I guess while I'm at it, do I have... Dealey Pipe is 6. Vineland Arc. Oh, that's just where I started. Great Crack Arc. I just didn't get the last one. So I guess I could go to the Dealey Pipe arc. Like maybe I can contend with 6 at this point. Where are all my... I thought I had a bunch of like smaller missions. Because I don't think I've actually taken care of all those. I will go to the nearest town. Where's a town? Killbox Meat Grinder. Okay, Gun Barrel. See if the job board in that town has some quests to do. Because I figure if I do quests, hey, I'll probably pick up, you know, things that the project managers want me to do anyway. Oh, I remember this place weirding me out in my last playthrough because it's like, I don't know, this almost feels like, you know, just like a small set piece to have a little battle and a couple things to collect, but it's just empty. It's bizarre. Where's my Phoenix? Okay, it's on my compass. Ooh. We really had to hike to get back from the back of the Eden Space Center up to the front.
Watch it, Walker.
I will say it's an unorthodox system to kind of gate progression of the main story behind doing side quests. I mean, I guess if you think about it in a game like, say, Borderlands, like, of course, technically, you know, you can just plow through the main story and not do any side quests, but the game is gonna get difficult because side quests get you more loot, more levels, that kind of stuff, so you get more powerful, so you can actually take on the story missions without, you know, pulling your hair out. So I guess in a way you could say that in a lot of games, actually, is this one I've done anything with before?
Hey, Lily, I'm eyeballing one sketchy looking place.
Yeah, things ain't Vineland safe no more. Go in prepared, Walker.
Like, you could say you'd be doing side objectives anyway to prepare for main quests. So I mean, it's not really like that too far off realistically, like in practice of what you're going to be doing. Oh god, I don't have any health infusions. Okay. I mean, still, like, it should be obvious by this point. I just love, you know, exploring and fighting in this game. So it's really no skin off my back to, you know, have to just do that for a while before I can continue the story. That's A-okay with me. Although I could see how it could turn off some players. Oh, I'm out of gun ammo. Or handgun. Am I not supposed to be exploding these? Okay, yeah, I am. Why are these not destroying very well? Do shotgun shells not make them explode? You have to use bullets? That's weird, if so. Maybe it's based on damage to a specific point, and because the shotgun's more spread out, it just doesn't do it. And if I remember correctly, destroying the containers helps out loose them. I've got a nice amount of health right now. Well, I was considering driving that motorcycle, but I guess now that I didn't realize it would blow up so hard. When I hit the gas tank next to it. Oh, okay. I just realized I have like this Wi-Fi signal thing telling me my proximity to a storage container. That's kind of nice. No, wrong way. Whoop. No, it seems like wrong way again. Oh, hey, Ark. There's still 3 fuel canisters somewhere. Oh, missed something here. Oh, hey. Now, where are the remaining fuel canisters? Oh, here we go. There we go. See? And just like that, I've made progress toward the main goal. So you don't get a tutorial for that until like the car is like near destroyed, but at the front of the car you can focus and like repair it. But this is the only car you can do that with, I'm pretty sure, just because it is Arc Tech. Other cars you just kind of, I guess you have to take them to a shop or let them get destroyed. But I mean, having your baseline car be one that you can just kind of repair is nice.
My research is close to completion, but I am lacking one vital component. Please come see me in my lab.
On my way, Doc.
Okay, so I can advance Kvasir's quest line, but I still want to go to Gun Barrel and grab some side quests. Not the most graceful of landings, but Stabum's Scuttering Skulkers. Wanted for funeral crashing, flaying a dentist, selling swamp swill to Abaddon mutants. Okay, it's a bounty. I was about to say this sounds like a bounty, but I didn't read the top part. Okay, sure, I'll take down that guy. And who's this? Bounty. Pizza Knickers. As in, like stockings or something. Wanted for impersonating Vineland Rangers. Okay. You got something?
Ranger time. So, is that situation at the farmstead dealt with?
Hopefully that's tracked now to go to the farm. Well, I mean, that's what I wanted to do here, find the job board. And I guess I can still go down there, but is it important? Oh yeah, and you had something for me.
Have you taught those refinery thieves a lesson in manners yet?
So... So are my side quests just never gonna be tracked? Oh. So they're marked on the map, but they don't show up in my journal or whatever. Okay. Let's go take on old Pizza Pants. Oh wait, there's a data pad somewhere. Aha. South Road is dangerous. Things are getting worse. Lost Prospects have been a haven for bandits for a long time, but their encampments are getting bigger and more sophisticated. They've built a complex overlooking the roads below and covering the road to Vineland. It's all metal paneling and looks like they've settled in for good. I'm going to need a new route to get south. Alright. I don't have time to worry about that. I gotta go take down Pizza Pants. Oh, that was a lot closer than I expected. Hold on, let me park. Oh, hi guys. That's a lot of muties. Oh Jesus, that guy almost ran me over. Oh, I guess that was him. So these are literally just go kill this NPC. Let's see, is there anything? I guess this isn't like a named location. There's probably not much. Man, the sound for an ability coming off cooldown sounds so much to me like the I guess would you call it like the selection noise from Smash Bros. I'm pretty sure it's like when you select a character or something, it makes that doink kind of sound, and the abilities coming off cooldown sound a lot like that to me. Let's go take on Stabum. He'll probably be just as easy. Ah, almost fell down there and didn't make it across the bridge. Oh.
We're here, Sport.
You see that? That like planet is destroyed. I wonder if that'll come up, because that's wild. Like
Here's
what?
one of them bandit dens again.
What planet is that? Wait, hold on. Where's? Okay, so it's right over here. is where Stabum is supposed to be. Hello, Mr. Stabum. Alright, got that one done. And there was a bandit den right over here. Yeah. I think that was up on the left that Walker was talking about. Just take these guys down real quick. I think I've fought bandit dens before. I know what they're about. Thanks for the tutorial, though. It almost looked like their vehicles over there were powered by Feltrite. Which, I mean, I guess we've seen things before, but, you know, I never would have thought of it as, like, car fuel. Is that, like, how you get crazy good nitro? You just... Ooh! Did you see that? Just totally, like flipped my gun? That was pretty sick. I wonder if that was, like, random chance or was based on, like, that I killed someone and then immediately did it. I don't know. That was really cool. Oh, that was really sick. Like, throwing it up in the upper window and then coming in the lower door and just seeing stuff fly out from the grenade that I just threw. That was pretty sick. Interesting decoration. Just a whole car on the wall. Sir?
Good to hear. That place was like an infestation. Great work, Ranger.
Oh yeah, that's a weird glitch I remember where sometimes bars will start out full, and then when you start doing them, it'll drain down until it meets where progress should actually be, and then goes. It's really weird. I really am liking the pistol in this one. It feels so much more worthwhile than the pistol in the first game. That's something that I feel like bums me out a lot of, especially like classic shooters. It's like you start with a pistol, but it is like the absolute worst gun. Like once you get other guns, you never want to use the pistol again unless you have to. Like you're just out of ammo for everything. I feel like more recent, like retro shooters, boomer shooters, whatever you want to call them, have done better with their pistols or pistol equivalents. Like I feel like Dusk, you know, the pistol feels pretty good. I feel like it, you know, it has its like pretty good spot in the lineup of weapons. Wait, have I gotten everything? No, there's a storage container somewhere in here. So Dusk is very good. I would highly recommend it if you're into, you know, retro style shooters at all. It is a fantastic game, made by David Szymanski and published by New Blood. Which, pretty much everything New Blood has been publishing has been real good. I'm really looking forward to Gloomwood and the final release of Ultra Kill. Is this my car? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I guess I will head back to Kvasir now. Take me home, wasteland roads, to the place where I fight mutants and bandits. Wasteland mama, take me home. Check out that new hit single on the shelves eventually. It's gonna knock your socks off. Oops, sorry. Hope you had insurance. I was really tempted to stop for that data pad, but I can't just stop for every little thing. This game will take a million years. I am still very bad at driving cars in this game. I don't know how they really expect me to make turns like that, like the sharp turns all that well. Like, okay, so using the regular brake isn't a good idea. How about the parking brake? Kind of? I mean, that put me into a drift, but I didn't like it. You know, in some games, I think it can be a strength for it to just, like, it like textually tells you where something is, and you gotta go find it yourself. But I think in this game, like, I would never find Dr. Kvasir again if I didn't have something directly guiding me. Locate 3 motor parts. Ah! Dr. Kvasir, why do you have to be so far away from everything? You were like right nestled up into Dead City last time. I guess you've become even more reclusive in the days since the what do they call it? The Authority Wars? I don't know. Maybe I'll call it the Rage Wars. Maybe that's what there should be a spin-off that's Rage Wars that covers the period between. Which, I don't know, maybe it would be a strategy game like a Halo Wars kind of deal, or maybe it could be the more immersive sim style game I was talking about a lot in the first game. Well, like you're some soldier and like you've got to get creative about like sneaking past enemy lines and taking out targets and stuff. That could be cool. Are we there yet? Okay. I'm just gonna get out of the car because driving here is not the best. Alright. Oh, there's just the turrets looking for stuff to shoot at, not enemies showing up. Okay. Alright. Well, this stream has gone on for 2 hours, so I think I'm gonna call it here. So next time we're gonna pick up talking to Dr. Kvasir again, just as how we started this one. Yeah, this has been fun. I am Peanut Buffer, and I'm signing off. Have a good night, y'all, or morning, or whatever it is, wherever you are. Just, I hope it's good for you. Goodbye now.